actually, though, the studio said, no, Paul, you have to test, and per your contract, you have to do a test. And Paul goes, okay, I'll do a test. I'll do a couple. They said, you have to do a couple of tests. So they did a couple of tests. So I had to test. Normally, when you do a couple of tests, you test against people. The couple of tests he had was, Denise and I both tested. So instead of me testing up against other guys, he did a couple of tests. He had exactly who he wanted, and he did it. And the tests are in one of the DVDs, but I didn't know that when I was testing. I walked in and I said, where's the rest of the people? He goes, this is it. And I didn't understand then, at the time, but I kind of was thinking about it.
Is Van Dien a Danish name or Dutch?
Dutch.
It is Dutch.
That's why I got the job.
Yeah, right. Any other questions for Casper? Right here?
Yeah, so when are we going to see you next on the big screen? What's in the future for you? What are you looking at?
Okay. I just finished the last 2 episodes of Monk. Very cool show, a lot of fun. Tony is just an amazing actor, and so is Trailer. The whole crew. What a great show! But I'm in the final 2 episodes. They asked me to come back. I played Lieutenant Albright. That's why I got the short hair again. About a year and a half ago, and they invited me to come back and do it. So I just finished that. Then this last year and a half, my wife and I wrote a script about her grandfather, His Royal Highness Prince Paul of Yugoslavia, who was the regent from 1934 to 41 of Yugoslavia, and had to deal with the heads of state. So he had to deal with Churchill, Roosevelt, Hitler, Mussolini, and a coup, and being exiled into Africa and labeled Nazi sympathizer when it's what he fought against. And we wrote that script, we got funding, and I'm going to direct it. My wife's going to play Her Royal Highness, thank you, Her Royal Highness Princess Olga of Greece. She looks like her grandmother. It was her grandmother, and it'll be the first time we'll have a royal blood playing royal.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
So we'll see. Supposedly.
Questions for Casper?
Hey, first of all, Casper, thanks for coming to see us.
Hey, awesome. You know, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's the Sci-Fi Horror. They called me up. They asked me. They said, "Hey, look, we'd like to do this award for you." And I said, "Really?" Did I tell you this already? Yeah, from the beginning. No. Oh, so I said, "Oh," they said, "like a lifetime achievement. We're going to induct you into the Hall of Fame." And I said to my daughter, I said, I got a lifetime achievement award. And she goes, "Oh yeah, they give you that when you're. They give you those when your career's over." I'm 40 years old. I mean, literally, I'm exactly 40 years old. I don't think my career is over, but yeah, she's sweet. I love the kids. Love the kids.
Well, I had another question cooked up for you, but watching the movie, I got curious. How uncomfortable was that medical tank that you were in?
You know, I was a lifeguard instructor, and I love the water. So for me, it was and a scuba diver, and so for me, it was really easy. I could sit under there. I sat under there, and I was cocky about it a lot. So that was something, you know, yeah, like that's really great to be cocky about. Yeah, I can stay underwater. But I was. And it was, you know, I just had to stay underwater and keep a little bit of bubbles in my nose. And it's just all the angles that they had to shoot it at, and the ones that they didn't even use that they shot. So it was 2 days. But it was fun.
2 days in a water tank.
2 days.
You and Mark Hamill both have
yeah.
ample water tank experience.
When I was doing that water tank, Harrison Ford walked in. And because Vic Armstrong, who was directing the second day, was his stunt double in the Indiana Jones, and he was the second unit director. And he walked in. And so I was underwater, and they could hear me if they had the mic on, so I started going dun 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 dun. But they didn't have the mic on. So I was just doing it to myself. Once again, you know, really getting cocky, and it going absolutely nowhere.
Did he say anything to you, like, hang in there, kid?
I was underwater.
Thanks for reminding me.
So he could have said anything. But he didn't.
Casper.
Casper, you were perfectly cast for this role, and yet it was a terrific role for you. You did fantastic, and Verhoeven is great for picking perfect cast members. But all through this thing, I just wanted to ask you, how was it working with Michael Ironside in this role?
Rico. He's pretty awesome. Mike is a great guy, a great human being, and a big bear of a man. And he's fantastic to work with. And if somebody messes up, he's fantastic at letting them know. So I love working with him. There's a couple people that might have other things to say, but
Did he
probably
make Denise
would
cry?
be, what?
Did you make Denise cry?
Not Denise. He didn't have scenes with her. But he might have made somebody else cry, and I don't think anybody would say anything bad about him, though. Jake Busey. Come on now. Jake's a great guy. I still see Patrick Muldoon, too. He's always like, whoa, how's Mr. C? No, he really talks like that. I'm not kidding. I love him. He's a great guy.
Question for Casper.
I got an answer if you got a question. Might not be a good answer.
Is there going to be more Johnny Rico or any more in the franchise?
Derek, I'm just telling you. That's the guy from Child Help that made me do the PSA. Is there going to be more of Johnny Rico? Well, that depends, you know. I would love there to be, and I talk to Ed Neumeier all the time, and he's the writer of Starship Troopers and RoboCop, and he directed Starship Troopers 3, which was a blast to do with him in South Africa. And we would totally do it if the studio said yes. So it's up to the studio and the fan base and however many people write in and call and do whatever they have to do. Really, seriously, I mean, I have nothing else to do. We actually last year, Starship Troopers 3 DVD killed Lost Boys 2, which came out on DVD, and they're already making Lost Boys 3. So.
Horrible film.
I didn't see it, but they're making number 3.
You didn't miss much.
All right, but they're making number 3.
Question for Casper.
The questions are here in the center. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're just doing that to joke around. I see that. Got the
People in
Jesus
back
look
rows
going.
get ignored so much.
Are there any scenes that when you watch them, you're like, yeah, I look good in that, and then is there any scenes where you just have to close your eyes because you can't watch yourself?
Did my daughter put you up to this? You and my daughter. Yeah, that's when your career's over. You know, it's hard for me to watch a lot of times, but this was kind of fun for me tonight. I was sitting with my cousins, and that was kind of a thrill, and then just reminiscing about some things. I hadn't seen it on the big screen in a long time either, so it's hard for me to watch myself in general. I don't know. A lot of actors I hear that from too. So sometimes, yeah, because there was a lot of scenes that I was like going, I could have said that better. I could have said that better. Oh yeah, that fan said it even better than I did. I'm going to take that, and in Starship Troopers 3, I'm going to say it like that. And I did. So we'll see. Starship Troopers 4, yeah, I got some great ideas now.
One more question for Casper.
Okay, 2.
2 more.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
When you got the role, did they want you to read the original book, or did you just completely ignore it? Or
I didn't write the script, but I did read the book when I was 12 and loved it and thought, hey, when I read the script, I was like, wow, when I was 12, I could get this kind of humor. That's amazing. And then I reread the book again, and I went, oh, it's not in there. Wait a minute. It's a lot different. And where's the jumpsuits?
You want to climb into those mechanized suits,
I
right?
did. The power, yeah, I wanted to be, in the Marauder suits.
Maybe the movie in that sense was like 10 years too early. I mean, Halo was inspired by Starship Troopers. All
Yeah. Halo playing that, I was like, hey, this is familiar. And now they're making a movie about it. What? No, Starship, I love the book, and I reread it, and we all had to reread it for it. The only person who didn't read Starship Troopers, the novel, is Paul Verhoeven.
One more question for Casper. Right there.
My lady wants me to ask this question. Gotta tell us about the co-ed shower scene.
I was very naked.
Did they just
I had to
line
close my eyes
everybody
in that
up?
one. It's one of the scenes I couldn't watch. Actually, I told Katie to close her eyes because she's my little cousin, who's not so little anymore. She's her boyfriend. I said, don't look. It's naked people.
Did they just say, everybody just get naked, we're going to take a shower today, or how's
Okay, you want to know what they did? Okay, yeah, this is the one everybody always asks me, was the whole crew naked? No. Paul Verhoeven and Joost Vakano both, okay. We were all there, we still had our towels on, we were about to shoot, and Paul walked in and goes, what's going on? And Dina Meyer said, Paul, if we have to be naked, why aren't you naked? He goes, fine. And we went, Dina, why? She goes, I didn't know they'd do that. And then we all got naked, after they put their pants up.
That was actually an awesome story, man.
No, but the rumors that got spread afterwards were like, oh my God. Oh, and we filmed most of it in Casper, Wyoming, which I was really annoying to everybody because there was Casper Hotel, Casper Aquarium, Casper Liquor, Casper Police Department, Casper Mountain, Casper River, and so everybody I would go, hey, there's Casper River, there's Casper Mountain, every day, for 4.5 months.
You got their fill of Casper.
Oh, they did.
More ways than one.
And none of them wanted to work with me since. No, I'm just kidding.
You're a good sport. Those are some great stories. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I'm gonna sign posters, pictures, things like that. Any of the money from that is going directly to Child Help. And Child Help, 98 cents out of every dollar goes to the children. These kids need it, they've really been, so anybody who wants anything, I will sign anything, I'll take pictures with you, I'll do whatever it is. Please, I don't know if you probably get tax write-offs for it too, I'm sure, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, there you go. I'm just doing my part.
Hand the floor over to our curators.
Give it up for Craig Outier, huh? Great job, Craig. That's awesome.
Thank you.